Obesity and Lifestyle Factors in Canada from 2009 to 2021 by Maddie Peters. So I'll be presenting a study on obesity trends in Canada, focusing on how lifestyle factors like screen time and physical activity relate to these trends. So the main goal of this study was to investigate how screen time and physical activity influence the rising obesity rates among Canadian adults. We measured obesity rate as our dependent variable, defined as a percentage of adults with a BMI of 30 or more. The two independent variables were average daily screen time, measured in hours, and physical activity defined as a percentage of adults meeting the recommended 150 minutes per week. Here we see the descriptive statistics that I'll show in the graphs a little later for our variables. The average obesity rate increased steadily from 24% to nearly 30%. Average daily screen time rose from about 2.9 to over 4 hours. Meanwhile, physical activity levels declined from 55% to around 42%. So these trends suggest that lifestyle behaviors have shifted in ways that could contribute to obesity. Correlation and linear models. So our correlation analysis showed a very strong positive relationship between screen time and obesity with a correlation coefficient of plus 0.99. The regression model indicates that for every additional hour of screen time, obesity increases by about 4.4%. On the other hand, physical activity is strongly negatively correlated with obesity at minus 0.98, meaning the increased activity is linked to lower obesity rates. The model also estimates a 0.44% decrease in obesity for each percent increase in adults meeting activity guidelines. So this is the trends in obesity rates and daily screen time in Canada. In here I included 2005, not 2009. Just because I wanted a little bit more data. So here we see that the R squared is 0.999, which is a good number to have. And then we have the histogram of obesity rate in percentage, the histogram of screen time hours per day, the histogram of physical activity, which is also in percentage. And then we have box plots for obesity rate, screen time, and physical activity. And you can kind of see that the box plot for screen time is more in the middle than physical activity, as well as the obesity rate, which is right almost in the middle. This is just the obesity rate for screen time, and it just shows us the line of best fit along with the obesity rate versus the physical activity. So the residuals and influential observations. So we identified that some outliers that influence the strength and slope of our models. For example, a 2016 data point with higher screen time slightly lowered the slope when included. So removing it made the model a lot stronger. Similarly, a 2009 point with a high activity also affected the physical activity model. So after I removed these points, the models showed even clearer relationships. So types of correlation. So considering these findings, we classified the screen time obesity relationship as a common cause correlation, where both may be driven by other lifestyle factors like sedentary behavior or diet. So in contrast, physical activity has a more direct cause and effect relationship with obesity. Less activity leads to weight gain. So study conclusions. So to sum up, obesity rates in Canada increased from 24% to 29.5% between 2009 and 2021. Screen time increased and physical activity decreased over the same period. Both lifestyle factors strongly correlate with obesity rates, and outlier analysis confirms that these patterns hold even when atypical data points are removed. So these findings highlight the importance of encouraging physical activity and reducing screen time to help prevent obesity.